Hi everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. Just a quick little video today because we have a pretty unique tournament has started up in the game. It's a dragon tournament, but with challenge rules. Raid the dragon's lair for artifacts using champions from the Nyresan Union and win big rewards. So if we jump in and just to show you what the potential rewards are, first of all, this is on for the next 2 days, right? The next 48 hours. So far, looking at my tournament group, participation, for example, is pretty low. So I think your chances to participate, potentially snag yourself some good Relentless gear, is actually pretty high. On top of that, the rewards down this side aren't all that amazing, though 3 days experience banner, that's actually rated pretty highly by Plarium. If that is something that you need, if you don't have that going, this can be a decent thing to grab, especially if you're earlier on in the game. The epic book is fine. But the nice thing about this is it's actually pretty easy. The Nyresan Union, what is it? Well, we have these, every 4 factions comes together into an alliance, a union, something like that. And the Nyresan Union, as you can see, is the Dwarves and the Shadowkin. These are 2 very powerful factions, so you've got a ton of good options in here. Obviously, if you were playing last year and you have Underpriest Brogni and Herndig, you can beat this tournament in just a few seconds flat. Any of the dwarf legendaries really are incredibly OP. In terms of the epics, are there any epic dwarfs that would really stand out to me here? Yes, there are. My number 1 pick would probably be Melga. Even at level 50, even going up against a blue affinity level of dragon, Melga is still going to be incredible. She's got great base stats, very high health, potentially very high speed. She has a big shield with continuous heal that bucks down to a 3-turn cooldown, and she has a 2 random ally revive, right? So one thing you can do potentially is put her in some really good regen gear, just make her very, very tanky, give her good resistance as well, and she should probably be able to tank through most of that stuff for you. Another great option, which probably a lot of people have, is Filja. Or Filja. Someone told me how to pronounce her name and I instantly forgot. As soon as I read it and learned it, instantly forgot. But she was the epic as part of the last fusion, so if you didn't do the full Karato fusion, you have a Filja, and you have been leveling her up, she's going to shine in this tournament. I actually think it's one of the nice things. It gives her a chance to really show off. So she gives herself increased attack and crit damage if she's 2 or fewer buffs. That's fantastic. And then she has an AoE attack that fills her turn meter loads, also heals her. She's a turn meter depletion. Her A1 could do some decreased max HP. Doesn't really matter for the dragon, but she's going to be a really solid option. She's reasonably okay-ish tanky for when you include her lifesteal, really, for an attacker. So she's going to be a premium wave clear, right, to clear through the waves and get you to the dragon. Geomancer is another great one. He's not going to help you with the waves, but he will kill the dragon pretty well by reflecting damage back on with the HP burn. He's going to help you with that dragon. He puts decreased accuracy as well, AoE with his A1, so that's going to be quite useful for the waves and also for the dragon. So some good options there. It's really going with the best champions you have. Obviously, Demitha is going to be incredible. Rugnor for killing the dragon, or Gala is not bad. Fodbor gives you decreased defense but on a long cooldown. Rockbreaker, another one worth mentioning. If you have him built for Faction Wars, he's going to do well there too. Canelia potentially too. Lots of good options. It's actually hard to find bad options. It really is going to come down to, do you have enough champions at the right level? And yeah, like I said, I'd say Melga, even at level 50, your supports at level 50 with some decent gear can probably do it. Now for the Shadowkin, obviously Karato, if you have him geared up, he's going to be a good wave clearer. He's going to smash through those waves just fine. Ninja, if you have him, will do the waves decently okay, and he will absolutely destroy the boss. And then obviously, again, apart from Noble, basically all these other legendaries are going to rip through Dragon, and Jingwan is pretty bad too, but the other legendaries in Shadowkin are really, really powerful, so you're going to be solid there. Genbo would be a great one for clearing waves. Oboro is going to be solid as well. She gives herself perfect veil, so she's going to be able to nuke through void affinity, so she's going to be good on any particular level of the dragon that you fight. Yeah, Taragi the Frog is going to be a really good option as well. He can poison stuff. He can protect your team with a shield. Heals himself up as well. Ally protection and a shield. He has an AoE provoke. Burengiri has an AoE stun. So there's lots of good options. For my particular team, I'm going to show you my team, which is going to be obviously mostly legendaries, right? That's just the way it's going to be. And I would recommend doing this at level 20, I think is the way to do it, and just grind through it quickly and just get it done. This is going to be my particular team. It's obviously 4 legendaries. You know, this is not an early game team, but the Dragon Dungeon is very easy. You can even do it at level 16 or lower. Again, if you have the champions, you kind of know yourself if you got the champions or not. But the idea with my particular team, I actually don't have any good AoE nuker built up for either faction. I don't have any good AoE nuker. But as you can see, we outgear it and we got really powerful champions. So we clear through the waves plenty quick anyway. Jintoro in the lead, giving us that aura. He's going to obviously debuff the dragon and kill the dragon pretty quick. Ninja likewise, he's got some decent AoE. He's mostly going to be absolutely melting the dragon with his hail burn skill. Brogni gives us these ridiculously huge shields. We have shields as well. Ooh, we might actually lose Jintoro. The thing is, if Jintoro dies, it's actually fine. Yeah, oh no, I thought he was going to die there, but he lived somehow. If Jintoro dies, I don't mind, because Ninja can also kill the boss. We have a level 50 Herndig unbooked, because I never needed to book him. Just forever short on books, right? Forever short on books. But he's coming in. He's giving us some decreased defense, decreased accuracy, some turn meter stuff. He does a whole bunch of good stuff. So yeah, we get to the dragon. We're going to be clearing it out pretty quick here. And you'll see that actually killing the dragon should be pretty much the fastest part of the run once Ninja gets going, and once Jintoro gets going as well. You see we got the debuffs on the dragon already, so it's not too bad. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Decreased accuracy comes in, and there's Ninja. He starts smashing it down. So yeah, like I said, I think this is a pretty easy faction-based tournament, because these factions are so strong. Even their epics are really strong, and their legendaries are some of the best in the game. That this should be a very easy dungeon for you to clear out. The other thing to consider is that CVC is happening right now. Clan v Clan is happening right now, and Dragon Tournament is not one of the things that is boosted in CVC. So if we come over here, you could pause it if you want to say. I probably should pause on the stats for longer. If we look at the objectives, so right now we have double points for potion keeps. So I might do some of these, but this is a low priority. It's low points per time invested. But potentially, if you're leaving your game running overnight, that might be okay. Fire Knight, you can see I've almost used up my points, so I'm really going for Fire Knight first. If you're pushing for CVC, I'd be grinding out that Fire Knight. Once that's done, going for Dragon is maybe okay. It's half the number of points, basically, for the same amount of energy. But it might be worth doing if you care about those rewards from the tournament. It might be worth doing and doing a bit worse in CVC. It's kind of up to you. The best thing to do would probably be just farm Spider 25. That would be the best thing for points once you've used this stuff up. So that is something to consider. It's definitely something to consider, something that you want to take account of. But yeah, I actually really like this idea. I like this type of tournament. I hope we see more like faction-specific stuff coming more into the game in future. That could be pretty fun. But like one run of Dragon 20, and I mean, if I did 3 runs of Dragon 20, I'd be in 2nd place right now. This could be a real easy way to get some good rewards. So guys, thanks for watching. Just a quick little video. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.